Let's be real for a second. When most people hear the laziest way to make money online, their guard goes up. They immediately think scammy side hustle, get rich quick schemes, or some guru trying to sell you fluff. And I don't blame them, because for years, the internet has been flooded with the same stuff: trading, affiliate links, copy paste dropshipping tutorials, strategies that either don't work or require years of experience and learning, or thousands of dollars upfront just to get started in a way that actually makes a difference. But here's the truth. In 2025, there actually is a way to build an online business that feels lazy compared to everything else. Not because you're doing nothing, but because the heavy lifting gets done for you. I'm not talking about chasing pennies. I'm talking about building a business that generates $383 a day or more consistently. And it's possible because of one thing: AI-powered systems. Systems that work 24/7, that never gets tired, never takes sick days. Systems that capture leads, follow up, and book calls automatically, while you focus on only parts that actually matter: creating an irresistible offer and taking on people ready to buy. And by the end of this video, I'm gonna show you exactly what that system looks like, how you can actually set it up for yourself, and why, out of everything out there, this is the biggest beginner-friendly way to start making real income online this year. Everyone says they want to make money online, but here's the trap most people fall into. They chase shiny side hustles. They make $20 here, $50 there, but it's never enough to actually pay the bills or change their life. It's a hamster wheel that keeps you busy but never free. They drown themselves in tools, courses, and apps. They duct tape together 10 different platforms and convince themselves they're building a business. But in reality, you're just building a mess. No clarity, no focus, no revenue. They wait for perfection. They think, once I have the perfect funnel, once I have the perfect logo, once I have the perfect workflow, then I'll launch. But the truth, that day never comes. And while they're polishing, tweaking, and getting ready, time and opportunity keep slipping away. And let's be real, nobody goes broke because they didn't design a pretty funnel. People go broke because they never launch. That's why most people fail at making money online. Not because they're lazy, but because they're working hard on all the wrong things. They mistake movement for progress. They confuse busy work with building, and they never give themselves a chance to actually learn the one thing that matters: talking to people and making sales. Now, here's a shift in 2025. AI has completely leveled up the playing field. Not too long ago, starting an online business meant years of learning with thousands up front just to get the basics in place. You either had to be a coder, building everything from scratch, be a designer, make everything look perfect, or have a massive audience to sell to. Without those, you were stuck. But today, AI handles almost all the grind work. The exact stuff that used to slow people down to keep them broke. Lead capture, done automatically. Follow-ups, instant replies 24/7, never forgetting a lead. Scheduling, no more back and forth or missed messages. Customer support, handled consistently without emotions, excuses, or burnout. It's like having a full-time team of setters, assistants, and support staff, but without the payroll, sick days, or management headaches. And that's the magic. It lets you focus on just two things that actually make money: getting leads in the door and closing deals. Everything else runs quietly in the background. That's why this feels like the laziest way to make money online. Not because you don't work, but because the system never stops working. It doesn't sleep, it doesn't call in sick, it doesn't ask for vacation time. It just keeps running day and night, moving you closer to $383 a day and beyond. So, how does this actually work? Let me break it down step by step. The lazy system, the one that can generate $383 a day or more, runs on 4 moving parts. Think of it like a machine. Once it's assembled, all you do is feed it leads and it does the rest. Number 1, lead capture system. This is the entry point. You need one simple funnel or ad that attracts potential clients, not 5 different offers, not 20 different funnels, one clear offer, one funnel, one audience. When people overcomplicate this step, they paralyze themselves. Keep it simple. The goal here isn't perfection, it's consistency. Number 2, lead management system. This is where AI does the heavy lifting. Every lead that comes in gets an instant response, not hours later, not the next day, instantly. The AI can call, text, or chat with them, role plays, gather their info, and qualify how serious they are. Think about it. If you had to do this manually, you'd burn hours every single day. I know this because I've done it before. The AI does it in seconds, 24/7, without dropping the ball. Number 3, booking system. Once the AI filters a lead, the next step is frictionless booking. No more back and forth, missed messages, or chasing people down. The system syncs directly with your calendar, books the appointment, sends reminders, and even handles reschedules automatically. This alone can double your show up rates because no-shows kill momentum. Number 4, pre-selling system. And here's the secret sauce most people miss. The conversation doesn't end when the call is booked. It's just the beginning. The AI continues to nurture that lead before the call. Send testimonials, short case studies, objection crushing micro content. By the time they show up, they're ready, warmed up, and excited. They don't need a hard pitch. They're just looking for confirmation that you're the right fit. Now, when you connect all 4 of these together, you've got what I call a self-selling system. And once that system is live, your only job is to feed it traffic through ads, outreach, or organic content. Everything else runs on autopilot. Let's do the math so you can actually see how simple this is. Close just 1 to 2 $5,000 clients per month using the system. That's $10,000 a month, which breaks down to about $333 a day. Now stack that with recurring retainers, $1.5 to $2.5 thousand per month per client, and you're easily over $383 a day, every single day without grinding 14 hours behind the laptop. And here's the key. This isn't theory. This is exactly what real agencies are doing right now in 2025. The ones who plug into the model don't just survive, they scale because the system handles the grind while they focus on closing. So why is this the best year to start? Why does this work right now more than ever before? Well, AI is hot and misunderstood. Every business owner on the planet has heard of AI. They know it's powerful. They know it's the future. But here's the kicker. 99% of them have no idea how to actually implement it into their business. They've seen ChatGPT, maybe messed around with it, but they don't know how to turn that into leads, appointments, or revenue. And that's where you come in, bridging the gap between curiosity and results. Demand is global. This isn't limited to tech companies or startups. Roofing companies want more jobs booked. Med spas want fewer no-shows and more paying clients. Gyms and fitness studios want consistent memberships. Coaches and consultants want qualified calls on their calendar. Solar companies want pre-qualified homeowners, not tire kickers. Every single industry is searching for AI-powered solution, even if they don't call it that. What they really want is more clients, less wasted time, and predictable revenue. And AI systems deliver exactly that. Competition is still low. I get asked this all the time. Isn't it saturated? And the answer is simple. No, it's not. Here's why. Most people that say that they're starting an AI agency never actually launch. They spend months duct taping random workflows together or binge watching YouTube tutorials instead of talking to a single client. And that's your advantage. While everyone else is stuck in research mode, you can be in the field having real conversations, booking calls, and collecting checks. And by the time those people finally decide to act, you'll already be miles ahead with systems running, case studies in hand, and revenue stacking. And that's why I call this the laziest way to make money online in 2025. Not because you don't work, but because you're letting systems do 80% of the heavy lifting while you focus on the 20% that actually makes money, conversations, and closing. It's like showing up to a race where everyone else is still tinkering with their engines while you're already on the track with a car that drives itself. Now, let me clear something up, because whenever people hear about AI agencies, their mind usually jumps to the wrong place. This is not about spamming people with generic AI bots that annoy more than help, selling services you can't actually deliver, hoping you'll figure it out later, or wasting months building 50 complicated automations that look impressive but never close a single deal. That's the noise, and it's why so many people spin their wheels and quit. What this is about is something much simpler, solving real business problems with systems that any business owner can understand. Think about it. A med spa doesn't care how your AI workflow looks under the hood. They care about fewer no-shows. A roofing company doesn't want a shiny chatbot. They want book jobs in the calendar. Coaches don't care which software you use. They just want qualified calls with people ready to buy. That's the difference. When you stop selling AI and start delivering outcomes, everything changes. And here's the kicker. Once you see how powerful these systems are, how they capture, follow up, book, and pre-sell on autopilot, you'll understand why businesses are happy to pay $5,000, $10,000, even $20,000 for it. Because to them, it's not an expense. It's a growth engine. So there it is. The laziest way to make money online in 2025. A self-selling system that captures leads, follows up with AI, books calls, and pre-sells clients before they even show up. A model that consistently generates $383 a day by closing high-ticket clients and stacking retainers. And a method that's easier now than ever before because AI demand is exploding and the opportunity is wide open. Now ask yourself, what's your goal in the next 6 months? What's stopping you from getting started? What happens if you keep waiting and nothing changes? The truth is, someone else takes the clients clients, the revenue, and the opportunities that could have been yours. That's why we're hosting a free live masterclass. We'll dive deeper into how to package and position your offer, the AI systems that actually generate clients, how to scale without duct taping tools together. Spots are limited. Click the link below, reserve your seats, and I'll see you live inside the masterclass.